All right. Okay, we are good to go. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen all over the world. My name is Julius Kabanda. I come from a village behind a village where village people gather to solve village problems. It's not like a funny. Okay, all right. Okay, the host. All right, I would love not share my screen. All right, so we are streaming live onto our YouTube channel, Crypto Ambassador Team Eagles International, right? And okay, I see we are 70 in the house, right? Keep sharing. Okay, now, before I go to trading, I want to share my screen. I want to share my screen, so I'll be sharing my screen. Okay. So just give me 1 minute, I get this sorted. All right, Mr. Mbiru, make me a co-host. We get this done. Make me a co-host. All right, make me a co-host. All right, okay. Thank you, sir. Now, let me get back a little bit to when was Royal Q started and what is Royal Q? I'll start from there. Then I go to, so where can you find those questions answered? All right, because someone may get puzzled. I'll go to my Play Store and I type in the word Royal Q. I'll go to the app and I'll go a little bit and more. All right. So what is Royal Q? I want to first answer that question, then I go to our topic for today. Royal Q is a one-stop, intelligent, quantitative trading platform. Now, all these words, I'll prove you right. And that is the first thing. Royal Q is a one-stop, intelligent, quantitative trading platform. That is what Royal Q is. And when I talk about quantitative, I mean you provide mathematical settings. We provide two mathematical settings when the market is moving, taking an upward trend, and we provide settings when the market is taking a downward trend. That's how Royal Q works. All right, let's go later. Royal Q Intelligent Quantitative System, the full English name of Royal Q Quantitative is a system. The full name of Royal Q Quantitative is a system that focuses on artificial intelligent quantitative trading. it focuses on artificial intelligence quantitative trading, meaning the ability of the robot to listen to the mathematical instructions and carry them on. So 4 years of digital currency trading system, quantitative strategy development experience. So, you know, Royal Q, since 2017, it had tried to build quantitative systems for private equity funds, and also perfect investment quantitative strategy models to maximize the utilization of member funds and help members to maximize profit through transactions of digital currency market. Now, this is what Royal Q does. Now, I want to go a little bit more logic, all right? Allow me share my screen once again. I want to go a little bit now more logic. And why did Team Eagles and why is it that so many leaders all over the world have lost track? You know, I've seen so many people lose track. I've seen leaders who started business, sharing the truth, sharing the reality, but later now they say, you see now, you can start trading some EFTs. You see now the market's not good. I want to teach you how to trade futures. Okay. Now, since we know what mathematical trading is, since we know that our robot listens to the mathematical instructions we provide in our settings, let us look. How much money can you earn from a quantitative trading strategy, right? I'll go a little bit slow, but I'll take you to where I want us to land, all right? Okay, now let us look at, in 2017, ladies and gentlemen, I hope my screen is clear. In 2017, Royal Q decided to say, okay, we are starting a business. We are developing a system, and we need to provide our people with how much they can make. With how much they can make. So Royal Q dropped your question. How much money can I earn with Royal Q quantification? And Royal Q developed what we call the principle. Principle means capital, and said, take a principle of $100,000 as an example. Royal Q quantitative monthly income is currently between 10% to 50%. 10% to 50%. 10% to 50%. So your daily average will be between 0.34% up to 1.67%. If the market is bad, you will make 10%. If the market is good, you can even make up to 50%. When the market is bad, you'll be making 10% of your capital. Now, let me go to a little bit analyzing. Let's go a little bit analytical and logical. If you have free money, I want to make my statements clear. If you have free money of 100,000 principal, use Royal Q quantify compound interest, which will make it 340. All right. Okay, let me just make my English clear. All right. I hope I'm okay. So if you have 100,000 as your principal this here, I need to make sure everything is clear. If you have $100,000 free money, money you don't need tomorrow, money that you don't want to use the next morning, money that is not for your school fees, money that you have not borrowed, you want to use it to compound. At the end of the day, where you had put 100,000, ladies and gentlemen, it will have developed you already 314% in a year. The robot will make the money for you without you doing anything. Now, in the first month, you will make only 10%, which is $10,000. In the second month, you will make, now where you had 10%, your money will have increased by 110. The 10,000 will be there. Now your money will make now 1.1, which will now be 21%. And so you will have, the next month, you will have this as your money, your new money. So the money will keep on increasing. And at the end of the year, that's how much you will have. Now, this is what I discovered. And why did we change our approach, all right? Why did we change our approach to the business? This in mind, there's so many people we have introduced in business. There's so many people maybe I've personally introduced in business. They don't belong to that class. There's so many people I've brought in business personally. They do not belong to that class. Okay, just wait. Just wait, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I'm very sorry. I just... Okay, just a minute. I don't want to do that, but one of my leader in China has issues. So I was just reminding her what she was supposed to do. All right. Okay, now we are good to go. We are good to go. We are good to go. Okay, let me share my screen. Now, we changed the approach because most of the people, I don't have that money to be passively making that. They don't have the money. They don't have the money. They don't have the money to be passively doing that. I've seen, I saw one leader in Nigeria when I was working, I think, with the leader Annalyn, who is basically looking at that passively. And I see he's making some money. He can make his 10% per month if he uses that strategy passively. But most of you here are not passive traders. Most of you don't have that huge capital. Okay, let me just know from the, maybe from if you are here and you are comfortable $10,000 and above, you're on this call and you are comfortable $10,000 and above, you're ready to invest $10,000 and above. And maybe you're already with that. If you, even I may not get 10 hands here that are comfortable to invest that big. So because of that, we really looked at one of the ways of making money is solo trading. And basically, as a solo trader, there are certain things you need to get involved. Now, let me first create the right mindset. Because for you to have, yes, I'm going to give you the skill, but skills with the wrong attitude lands on a solid, on a hard rock. Skills need to go on a right attitude because it is your attitude, not your amplitude, that determines your altitude. Because so if your attitude is not okay, ladies and gentlemen, even if I'm going to share the skill that I'm about to start right away, of what I've given you reasons, because most of us here don't have the capital to earn passively. You don't have the money to keep on compounding and increasing your funds, compounding. That's why you complain about floating loss. But floating loss is not the issue because floating loss, Royal Q, just represents the drop in the value of the coin you purchased. It has no issues because you can still be in floating loss but still making money. But what affects is the capital. And so since so many people over the world that join a business, almost close to 85%, don't have the money to have the solid trades happening automatically, we switched so much into solo trading, the ability to use little capital, but be able to make more money. So before I start on how perfectly to be a solo trader, on how perfectly to think differently, to have different results, no matter the current situation of the market, it's very, very important for you to know that because you have little money, you need to get involved in the learning. I want to repeat my statements and I want to make sure they are very clear. By the way, I need to put on my camera. Let me make sure. I need to make sure my camera is on. Perfect. Because you have little money, you need to get involved in the learning. Now, we need to understand, ladies and gentlemen, that the reason why you learn is because you don't have the money to automate your trades. We don't teach you because we know that you need to learn all this, but we teach you because you don't have the money to automate your trades and make good profits. So you needed to learn to use your little capital to make some money from the market. And so that is very, very important, because when we teach people here, they have the wrong attitude. And because they have the wrong attitude, they say, things are hard, things are hard. So since you have little money, you better go and take your little money to returns on investment, and they take it all. You better go back to what promise you put in this, you get this. You better go there. But here, you need the skill. Because once you learn the skill, the rest is history. Right now, with the right mindset, let's go to the skill. Now, the skill is a learning process. Now, this is another challenge. When someone attends the Zoom like today, they want to be perfect like tomorrow morning. Now, a skill is something that you practice for you to perfect. Now, there is a very strong statement that says, a very, very strong statement, because most of people want to be perfect. After teaching them here, they still come back and say, but Julius, I see the trend. All the signals are okay. But why don't you take me personally into your own royal queue so that I see which coins you are trading, so that I also trade the same coins? But look, I spent 4 hours with you, gave you the skill, you see the trade is okay, but you still don't believe in yourself. And you say, I don't want to lose my money. I want to go to your royal queue, I see which coins you are trading. Now, basically, me, I spend close to maybe 30 minutes on my trades a day. The challenge I face, I have to answer so many questions in a day that I may not be having the time to focus on my trades. I may trade like 30 minutes a day and I leave trading. And I'm answering because I love so much team building. So believe in yourself. After learning the skill, go and execute. Don't stay in fear, all right? With that, let's go. Okay, what are we going to learn today? We are going to start with one basic skill. And this skill is learning to set your trading view up, right? We are going to start with one basic skill. And this skill is learning to set your trading view up. After this skill, we are going to go to the second skill of quantitatively setting your robot. And the next 30 minutes, I want you to be attentive. As you focus on the skill, some of you, as you are learning, you needed to listen first, focus on understanding, not focus on cramming. Then after understanding, you come up with your questions. So I welcome questions at the end of the call. So I will not come into the chat. If you type your question, that I will answer it right away. I'll answer your questions at the end of the call. So don't focus on your challenge. Focus on the screen. Let's go. All right. So if you are new, you need to go to the Google Play Store and download the Tradingview application. Why use Tradingview? Tradingview is a perfect application we can use to help us, especially most of us that don't have the money, to pick profits from the bearish market that has a bull run. So basically, the first thing you will do, let me sign out, is to create an account. So when you open your Tradingview at watch list here, it will have something called add list. And when you tap on add list, it will tell you to create an account. And so I'll basically go into creating an account. And once you tap on creating an account, it brings you here on set up an account. And when it comes to setting up an account, so I will basically type on signing up. And here, my name will be, okay, it's my time. Then the email address, I will use this kind time round just for the new people. I'll use this one. And the password, all right, I'll create it too. Okay, I'll look at it. All right. Okay, now we are good to go. So I'll be verifying to confirm that I'm not a robot. Okay, this one is used. So I'll add an S, all right? And I created the account. So this account, so immediately you create an account, they will send a code to your email. So you move away from your, so I'll go to the Gmail. And they will have sent a code to this email I'm using. So you open it up and then you tap on activate account. Now, when you tap on activate account, they will bring that first step, but you need to skip the step. And you come to this area where you need to then you tap continue. Now, I'm done setting up my account. So I don't need to go into this pro. I don't need to go into this. I don't need. What I need to do after this place, then I will come back to my Tradingview. And I will basically now sign in. Now, I will ignore all this that is here. I can either tap on watch list and name it up, but I will ignore all this that is here. I will ignore all this that is here. Then I tap here, add list, and I'll name my coins Royal Q. Then I tap on create. Now, where will I get coins to add? I'll go to my Royal Q. Here, I'll go to my Royal Q, which is this one. And once I'm here, I'll basically come on quantitative and on general, and I look at all these coins that are here. So maybe I'll put in the first coin here, which is Ave. So I come here, I tap on add. Then I type in the name of the coin, AAVE. Now I write USDT. Now you see, the coins will be many, but because I've typed the name, this will come here. I go back, I read the next coin, which I already saw that was inch. Inch, then I put in USDT. If I don't see it, I move on. I don't see it, so I'll first ignore. Then there is BTC USDT, which is already here. So you get all the coins that are into your Royal Queue to here. If you have understood that step, give me some thumbs up. Now, someone may say, me, I already have my Tradingview. If you have understood that simple step, give me some thumbs up. You have understood that simple step, give me some thumbs up. Now, also, people usually say, but why do you teach the same thing? Because when you teach the same thing, people understand. It is the same thing, but the more you teach it, the more people understand it. All right, beautiful. Now that one is done. I hope my microphone is still on because I see someone giving me a call. Let me confirm. All right, now let's go in again. Now we have put in the coins. Now the next thing we are going to do is to tap on the chart. Now this is a new Tradingview account. Now immediately we tap on chart, we are going to create a default, and the default is here. You see here. Now you come and remove this one and put your BTC USDT, which is this one here. It becomes the default coin, all right? Then you tap on it. Now here we go. This is our Tradingview. Now the next step is for you. If you are new, just understand we have two kinds of candles. I will not go into the details of which candle. We have two kinds of candles. We have these ones that are in red. They represent the sellers. We have these ones that are in green. They represent the buyers. Done. Now, immediately we come here, we are going to come on this pencil here, and we are going to clear all indicators. So we move our screen to this direction, meaning measure goes this. We move our screen to that direction. Then we tap on remove. Then we come down here, remove drawings and indicators. Now your duty is just to set this up. So you remove, then after removing, you cancel. Now your screen will look like this. You can put your finger here and your finger here and keep on. Let me repeat, you can put your one finger here and your one finger here and bring these close. That's how you move it up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, so it means I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Still in my screen. Okay, and if I want to see what happened this side, I can put my finger here and here, right? I can do this. But I cannot do this if this cursor is in here. This is a cursor. It's like a cursor or a mouse. It's up to you. Then I tap in the center, it goes away. Then I can do this. I can do this. Even I can go and see what happened in the past, but I'll keep to now, which is here. All right, next. Our chart has a time frame, and the time frame is as follows. Where there is 1 day, we can see our time frame depending on seconds, depending on minutes, depending on hours, and depending on days or weeks. And so what we are seeing right now is what is happening since they started this candle here and what is happening now. And on this candle that is for 1 day, very clearly here, you can see the price, but also you can see the time that is remaining for this candle to get done. So if you don't see the time here, if you don't see the time there, what do you need to do? Okay, what do you need to do? You come here Let me see if I'm right. No, sorry. Sorry. Okay, not there. You come here. All right. Then you come here. Let me repeat again. You just bear with me because of, okay. Now it has opened. Now, once it opens the chart setting, everything here is okay, but you can even choose your time here. Which time zone are you in? Here is the UTC time. It is in here. Now, I said when you don't see the time, come on top here. Tap on the arrow. Then it brings you here. Once it brings you here, you are not seeing the time on your screen. Come on scales here. Tap on it. Then just come and tick this one. Countdown to close the bar. It's just a countdown when the bar will close. I hope we are done with the basic setting. If you're okay up to there, give me some thumbs up. You okay up to there? Give me some thumbs up. You okay up to there? You okay up to there? Give me some thumbs up. You okay? I see. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Now let's get back. Now, the next step is the most important step. And in this step, that's where we put in the indicators. What are indicators? Indicators are signs that helps us to see the direction of the market. So we are going to put on a plus. And our first indicator, we are going to enter here. Our first indicator, we are going to enter here. So we shall click here. Then we come here on technicals. So our first indicator we are going to put in, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call the stochastic. The stochastic, the name written, the indicator is here. Now what do you need to do? Tap on the star first to make it your favorite. Then next, tap in the screen once. Here on the word once. And once it turns blue, if you tap more times, you will get more indicators on your screen. Now, after I put in the RSI in here, you will discover, ladies and gentlemen, that there will develop a line. There will develop a line. This is the line. This line separates this side from this side. So if I want to just move with the RSI, if I just, oh, where is my, I've lost my cursor. So just a minute. I've lost my cursor, so just a minute. I've lost my cursor, so just a minute. All right, I hope I'm back. Okay, so if I want to only move the RSI, I'll put my finger here and my finger here. So I play here, left, right. I don't go above this line. I want to increase and decrease my cursor here. If I want to play with my candles, I put my finger here and my finger here. So I do this, move up and down, up and down, up and down. So if I want to play with my RSI, I do this. So you see, I don't do this because if I do this, I move the whole screen. I don't tap in middle. I tap on the side here, right? So I move it to how long or how small I want it to be, right? I hope that is done. Now, You tap on the RSI here, and here comes so many things, but you focus on this. This is what we call the settings. The settings, all right? So I tap on settings, and now we are going to set our RSI, right? Okay, now we start from here. The input. I start from the input. Now, the input has K, and we shall be able to put where there is K, we shall put 4. We go where there is D, and where there is D, we shall put 2. We go to the RSI strength length where there is 14, we shall reduce it a little bit and make it 9. Where there is 14 also here, we shall make it 9. So you can take a screenshot. Now, after putting in the style, the input, we shall come down here, save as default. And then we press OK. So we are done with the first settings. On the length, then we come back here. We come back on the settings. You tap on settings. Then you come back on style. Now on style, we still have the K. What are we gonna do? You're going to come here. Now, you remember this, you set it once and it remains there forever. You clear this, then you tap on this line, then it brings thickness, then we choose this tab. Then we press OK. So you see, now the blue RSI is thicker than the orange RSI. Why? Because the blue RSI moves faster than the orange RSI when determining the direction of the market. Now we tap on the RSI again, and it gives us this. Now we tap on this again, right? Tap on it, and now we go to the upper band. So we want to create the upper band, and we want to put in the lower band. These are straight lines into our RSI to determine when the market is at the lower side, when the RSI is at the lower side, or when the RSI has oversold. So we come on the upper band and we choose the color, which I could choose red. Then we make the line much more thicker so that it becomes clear in the screen. Now where it could come as dots, we want to make sure it comes as a line. So we tap on the line. Where there is dots, so we put line. Okay, now this is how our new upper band will look like. Now, at what price do we want to see this line sit? Instead of sitting at 100, we want to sit at 90. It means once it hits the upper 90 line, this particular coin has oversold. So as people with low capital, we don't want to enter trade that has oversold. Now you go to the lower band, and the lower band, you put in your favorite color, right? Let me say my favorite color is light blue, right? So I will put on also the thickness here, which is that, right? Then where there is dotted line, I'll put line. So where there is 20, I also lower it a little bit down to 10. Okay, this is how the new settings will look like for style. So you can take a screenshot. Then after that, ladies and gentlemen, I'll come here, save as default, and I say, okay. Now look, this is how my RSI will look like. Okay, let's look at it very clearly and use it to trade. You see very well that after this candle has moved down here, down, and it has sharp RSI pointing up, it means this market will be doing well. Sharp RSI, it means this market will be doing well. So if my RSI is halfway here, I can still join this trade. But if my RSI is over the line, like you see in this scenario here, you see this scenario here, The RSI moved over the line. It means here, close here, this RSI has oversold, you don't need to join. You see, it has oversold, you don't need to join. So it is a very important indicator to help you on the direction of the market. Hello, if you are still following, give me some thumbs up. If you are still following, give me some thumbs up, all right? Let me know if you are still following, give me some thumbs up. You are still following. I'm a little bit very, very slow to make sure that more people can follow. We are trying to design our RSR to make sure it helps us find the direction of the market. Someone has an emoji that is very annoyed. Someone has an annoyed emoji. I don't know. I don't know whether the information is annoying him or her. I wanted to find out whether the information is annoying him or her. I hope the information is not causing annoyance. Okay. All right. Remember, we have little capital and we want to know which coin to trade. So we go back to our Tradingview, and this is how our Tradingview app is looking like, all right? And if you see it very clearly here, our upper band is showing us that this coin oversold, now it's moving down. And you can see these lines. The blue line is showing us that 78.34, and the orange line is showing us that 84.6, all right? So in our time frame we are using to trade now, which is 1 day, this coin is moving down. Now, we can always change our time frame to help us take decision. And personally, I love only 3 time frames. I love the 1 hour, I love the 15 minutes, and the 4 hour. Those are my usage. I love those 3 time frames. And the 1 day, maybe the 1 day is definite. I love it, but I usually check up every trade I want to start. I want to check it up in the 15 minutes. I want to check up in the 1 hour and the 4 hour, and to see what's currently happening at the 1 minute sometimes. So let me start with the 15 time frame. Now I want you to see the difference, right? So I will increase my candles to be a little bit clear. I showed you how you do that. I said you put your finger here and widen. So I'll widen my and here we go. Although in the 15 minutes time frame, now I want you to look at this very clearly. This candle we are seeing here is remaining with 2 minutes and 29 seconds to close. I want to be very, very clear. This candle is remaining with 2 minutes and 16. So before you join the trade, before you go and pick up this coin you want to trade, how many minutes are finishing for this candle to be formed fully? This is in the 15 minutes. But if I check in the lower time frame in the 1 minute, very clearly you see that in the 1 minute, look at the RSR behavior. This is very fast time frame, but look at the RSR behavior, the relative strength index behavior, and also look at the performance of the market in the 1 minute. But now this is too fast. I will not advise anybody to use this to trade, but just to use to see what is happening in the market. And if you see very clearly here in the 1 minute, this candle that is forming is remaining 19 seconds, 18 seconds, 16 seconds, 15 seconds, 14 seconds, 13 seconds, 12 seconds. And look at the behavior of the RSI. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Another one. So the other one is done. The other one has started. And that's how the market really behaves. Now, see, if the RSI is having a sharp point, you also see that the market will also be having an upward movement. Because this tells the momentum of the market. Now, your duty is just to set and also to learn how to read what is happening now. I hope you see. Now, I want you to also look at the RSR, because some people tell me, Julius, but the RSR is pointing down, but the market is going down. I want you to see the values change. I want you to look how the values are changing. As the market's moving down, I want you to see how the values are changing. Are the values increasing? Once they start increasing, also the market will increase. So once they start going down, also the market will go down. All right. I hope that is okay. I want to go to another indicator. If you're okay with that, give me some thumbs up. You are still okay with that? Give me some thumbs up. Okay, you are still okay with that? Give me some thumbs up. All right, give me some thumbs up. You okay with that so far? If someone joins, no thumbs up, no nothing, nothing like a thumbs up. It's like, let him teach. Me, I'm understanding. Hey, even a thumbs up, it's for free. You know, you don't need to pay for it. No charge, free. You know, free things. Give free things for free. Give free things for free. The law of karma works. Free things, thumbs up. Hey, and someone gets annoyed just tapping on a thumbs up like this. Attitude. Hey, hey, attitude. Okay, all right. Just a thumbs up for free. Hey. Oh my God. All right, so let's get in this. Okay, I hope this is clear. So the 1 minute time frame is just to help you see the direction of the market. But if you want to scalp from the market, I would advise look at the 15 time frame. And look at this as a gentleman. Look at this as a gentleman. All right, look at this. So now you should not join a trade that you see is getting to oversold. Also, you want to scalp some profits from the market using your Royal Q. All right, we are going to go that. It's one of the fastest ways you can collect a lot of money. And I'll show you how you can make $80, $60, $100, $10, just if you can focus maximally how many minutes a day. If you can, I'm going to give the times. You go in the market, if you can spend 15 minutes during that time and spend another 15 minutes during that time, when the market is right now, we're about to enter that area. When the market is about to do well, you spend only 15 minutes on the market. Those that are solo traders, a day, if you have $1,000, you can make $100 a day. Right? If you have 1,000, you can make $100 a day. If you have 500, minimum is 50. But if you still have $100 and you are good, if you have $100 and you are good, you can make between $50 to $30 a day. Yeah, if you are good. How do you become good? By practicing. Okay, all right. Now that's 15 and you check in the 1 hour. You can see what happened. All right, look at this beautiful RSI down here, crossing the bottom, but it's still a little bit sleepy. But it is going to have some sharp. Once you see these are now bent, they're not so sharp, a little bit bent, right? But they get sharp and then you see an upward movement, right? Now, before I go to the next RSI, if I go to the next important indicator, ladies and gentlemen, let us learn to measure profit. So how can we measure profit? How can we measure preset, which I may not talk about today? I'll talk about that on Thursday this week. So you put in here and you bring in your line. So we shall bring in the first line is called the horizontal ray. It sits on an area called trend lines. So you touch it long and give it a star, it gets to favorite. Depending on the phone you are using. Right, then we can go into them down here and look for another important indicator, ladies and gentlemen, we call the prediction and measurement. Then we pick the price range and give it a star, right? Then it will appear here. Now I have my two important lines, the horizontal ray and the price range. Okay, so I tap on my price range, it comes up. Let us see. If someone the last 1 hour came and picked up this trade from, let me say, close to around here, and I spent some few minutes, this person would have taken off their selves, how much? Around 0.38. 0.38. Okay, if I started from that far, that's in the 1 hour. Let me change my time zone to the 1 day. 1 day, the market is basically moving down, BTC. Yeah, the market is basically moving down. I hope you see that very, very clearly. And the RSI, you can see it very clearly here. It is also pointing down. Now let's go to our next indicator. This is done. So this, how do you use this? Let me first remove it. You tap on the pencil, tap on the indicator. Once it gets in, then you go from where you want to start measuring. Maybe I want to start from around here on this coin. You bring it and you tap once in the area I want to see. Then you start moving up. So I'll move up until this BTC yesterday, the other day, I don't know which day is this. It did up to 16% up there. All right, now let's put in another indicator. That one is done. So you tap once, then you move it up. All right, now let's go to another indicator. The next indicator we are going to install into our RSI is what you call the auto FBI retracement. The name, the word disturbs me. It is called Fibonacci. Fibonacci. I'm not the one who made it, so the person should not stick to me. Oh, you are still speaking it very badly. That's not how they speak it. I'm not the founder or the maker. So I read as I see. Money is not in reading, money is in action. You take action and make money. Don't focus on reading. The way he reads it, No, some people focus on the negative side. He reads it badly. Me, I would read it better. Learn how to use it. Not reading. Hey, focus. We go there. All right. That was just some fun. Hope no one takes it personal. All right. Now, these are lines. Okay. These are lines. I hope you can see them. There are very many in here. And we can see them here. We can see them here, here. I hope we can see them here. Now, what I'm going to do? Now, ladies and gentlemen, once you press in the indicator, the indicator will be appearing here. Those that have been having challenge to find the settings, the indicator is up here. It's shown. If it's not shown, there is either 1 or 2 here. So tap in that. It will bring you the word settings. Then this is the setting I'm talking about. Then I'll come on settings. And I will write on the inputs, all right? Now, what are we going to change? We want to move from that 0 point something, 00, to where you see values here. So we remove values and put percentage. Then we remove left and put right. That's all. Save as default, which is down here. Save as default. Then press OK. All right, now our indicator is in, ladies and gentlemen. And now it's not on this side. It was on the left, but I've pressed it on the right, where the market is. So I will move it from the left, and here is our indicator. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful indicator. Very nice, very nice. Now, we're going to focus our energy on the value. Now, now this indicator shows the performance, right, in percentage. And you see here is this gap of 0. Here, this gap of 23%. Here is this gap of 38%, 50%, 61, 78, all right? Now, when should we confirm a trade? I'm gonna move backward a little bit. Now, BTC may not be a good coin for me to see this very clearly. I will change the coin and go to one of my favorite coins, BTCST, one of the most volatile coins that are very good in making money, all right? So I'll move my indicator. All right, so the current price is just above here. All right, beautiful, 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 perfect. Okay, now where should we consider? Now, you will consider a trade that a candle that forms above the line. You see this candle forms above the 23.6 line. Basically, if you find it very well, then just know you can take a minimum of 2%. If you find a candle with the RSR pointing up, and it starts from here and it moves up, basically understand this candle will do well. From here, you consider this one. Don't consider candles that are seated in this half here. Why? Because this is half the journey. So here, understand that this market will still come down. Consider candles that are formed here, above this side. But once it is halfway, please don't, on a 50%. That is another indicator that you can use. So make sure while reading your market, you are using 2 indicators, don't use 1. Right, for example. So this is in 1 day. I don't want to use the 1 day because if I use the 1 day, right, so you see, now I'll increase it. I showed you how you move that. Okay. All right. I hope it's clear now. Let me play with my RSR a little bit. Remove the cursor. All right, now I want you to look very keenly that if you visited the market and you found this candle starting to be formed for BTCST yesterday, and you started it, you saw this was a retracement, this one a retracement, down movement, the market went up, then it had this red retracement of the sellers. Now you found it here. Before you pick the trade, you want to first wait for a few minutes, all right, to see if this candle, like this one, you see this one is trying to break through here. Before you pick this trade, wait for at least 15 minutes to confirm if this candle will still not having made a fake out to break through. So you wait for the next candle because this one has 46 minutes to go. Or you can change your trading time zone and go to the 15 minutes or lesser time. Okay, now look at this candle here. How much take off profit if someone saw this yesterday? Because some people say, I see people posting profit. Me, I'm tired of posting profit. Someone waited for this, confirmed that it's straight, and picked up this trade called BTCST. This was 9% in profit. And you see it broke out here. So if someone waited until it broke out here, let me just remove this. Now, you know, you need to attend this meeting when you are sober, you okay. It broke out from here. You see, it broke out this line, it broke out again. Then someone waited for the next breakthrough and said, okay, me, I'll join from here. And he picked his trade from here. He said, wow, it has broken the first one, the second one, he picked it from here. Basically, also this person will have made himself not less than 5%. So like you see this trade happening right now, yes, the market is moving up in the candlestick here. You see it very well here. Down. So I will not join this trade. I need to have two indicators confirming the direction of the market. All else, I change my trading time zone and I scalp in the 15 minutes. Now, you see the difference? I'll wait for a few minutes to confirm this. Look at this that's happening right now. I'll wait for this. I'll not be too fast into the trade. I'll wait for this candle to be formed, this one, in the next 14 minutes. Or if I'm very aggressive, I'll check up maybe in these time frames here. Like you see, now, if I'm using the 5 minutes time frame, I can enter this trade. I don't want to go to Royal Q. I don't want to do another indicator. These two are enough for now. I want to go to Royal Q. If you ask, okay. Me, I'm lost. Pay attention. Just maybe you watch the video again. I want now to go to the Royal Q. If you are still with me, all right, you know, like I said, some people will say it is hard, it's attitude. It's hard, it's hard, it's hard, me, I'm out, it's hard, I'm going, it's hard. Hey. Making money is not easy. Being broke is hard, making money is hard. Hey, but when you master the skill, you know, when you master the skill, you become the master. Every day, I want to show you, let me show you this girl. I've seen this testimony. Look at this girl. This girl is a Ugandan who went abroad. I want you to look at this. You know, most of people give a lot of reasons. Let me look for this story. Let me just pick this story from one team. All right, look at this team. This is Royal Q Team Masters. It's led by Mr. Mubirusi Peritomzei. I want you to look at this lady. I want you to look at this testimony. This is Winnie. Winnie is a Ugandan who went abroad to work, and she was presented the Royal Q business. And she said, okay, on my work, I'll add on a part-time business that I'll be doing. And Winnie decided to start trading. Winnie has used her trading view to master the art of picking coins. And for her, when does she trade? She trades in the morning before she starts the work of her boss. So before Winnie gets to the work, she's a housemaid in abroad. Before she starts doing the work, Winnie gets to her trading view in the morning, ladies and gentlemen, and she picks some coins, trade them, and she makes money in the morning. I want you to see. Now, someone's about to ask me how much capital. It is the skill. Look at Winnie. Winnie started with $1.7. Winnie went to $85. Winnie yesterday consumed $48. Winnie yesterday consumed $36. And today, Winnie has made $9.3 in the morning before she does the work for her boss. All your excuses will be valid, ladies and gentlemen. When you master, thank you so much. When you master the skill, you will even forget your name. You'll even forget your name because you'll be making money at your own pace. Winnie makes her money in the morning. And as the people are busy on the group, where are Signal? Where are Signal? Winnie has mastered the art. And that's why we are here. So you say it is hard, it's hard, things okay. Winnie is making her own money. And if Winnie can do it, I don't share stories to brag with people. If Winnie can do it, you can do it too. You can do it too, because it's you in charge of your money. All right, now let's go to the trade to the royal queue. Now you have seen, I've told you BTCST. If someone was, you see, this is in the 5 minutes. Now it's down, but this is the 5 minutes, but it's still, I see it's going up. Let me check in the 1 hour. Okay, you see in the, because it is 1 hour, although the RSI is pointing down, but you see the market is moving up. So that's why you need to change your time frame. Someone change your time frame and maybe take it down the 15 minutes and see what's happening in that area. Let's go to our royal queue. Okay, what's the first step? If you want to win a trade, the first step is to have your settings in. Let me log out of this account. All right, just a minute. I stop sharing my screen. I log into one of my favorite accounts. Just a minute, I'm opening my account. I have not gone away. I'm ending the next 7 minutes. All right, okay. So let me share my screen now. Now the first step, ladies and gentlemen, of winning a trade is to have your settings in. Now, Royal Q is a quantitative trading application. So people with Android, you have my strategy setting. People with iPhone, you have my policy. So come here. Today I'm not talking about cycle. I'm teaching the basics. And since I'm teaching the basics, then you tap on a plus there. All right. Now, when you tap on the plus, this doesn't matter. No. This doesn't matter. This matters if you're going to use default settings. Now, when it comes to settings, I will first say, define your risk type. You know, risk management, like I said the other time, what is trading? What is the trading hierarchy? Emotions and patience take the first part. I've just joined BTCST and Julius, the market has gone down. The market has gone down. The market has gone down. People are making money. This is my brother. Why are you crying? Why are you crying now? Why are you crying? The market. Yeah. Control your emotions and have patience. There is nothing you lose in spot trading. Training. Training. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for that. Ladies and gentlemen, trading is emotion, fast, and patience. 2, risk management. Risk management. Manage your risk. Because what you are trading is called spot trading. Spot trading. I usually use an example of a farmer. If you are a trader, you go and buy beans from the village and you transport them in your store. If you had 100 bags of beans well stored, there will still remain 100 bags of beans. What will change is the cost of the beans at the moment. So I don't know what happens with people when they buy the 100 coins of Shiba Inu and the value of Shiba Inu goes down. Then Royoku says the value of Shiba Inu is decreasing in your exchanger at a percentage of -10, like this one of mine. Let me show you one of my value decreasing. It is called YFI. One of my favorite coins, this one. Now, Julius, your 1,177 YFI you bought, the value is decreasing, causing a floating loss of 32. Julius, if you don't sell manually, you still remain, sorry, with the quantity, sorry, the quantity is 0.24, sorry for that, I hope you see it. The quantity 0. You still remain with your 0.24. Now, I have a question. Why do people start crying when the value goes down? Because when the value will go up, all of their money will return plus profit. That's what I say, the trading hierarchy. Emotions plus patience take the biggest part. Next, risk management. The simple term we could use in crypto, risk what you can afford to lose. What do I mean? How do you feel? That's the main question may I ask. This is not the current. This coin is not moving. I think maybe it's my VPN or my network. How do you feel? Your risk management. If you are trading like me, $315, and you see $32 being lost, how do you feel? Now, risk 20% of your capital. Unless your risk portfolio grows hard and it can raise to 50%. Because me, Julius, I have no problem to come on this coin here and I manually buy. I may have no problem. I can even put here $500 and I decrease my floating loss. I may have no problem. I can even drop in 1,000. The way I feel, me, I have no issue. I have worked on my emotions and I have worked on my patience. It goes down, I remain patient. But before investing my money on this coin, I need to first see in my trading view how it's performing, because that's very basic. Now, come here on your and set your trading parameter. This trading parameter is very, very important because, for example, if I'm ready to risk 20%, usually me, I risk minimum $100, all right? My take profit, if I'm going to analyze the market, minimum is 2%. Here it is 0. I'm going to explain. My callback, I can leave it at that, but this one is also 0. Now, I can name this make money. It's my make money strategy. Now, the margin call limit. Now, this is what this means. The market gets into the market the first time with $100, no double position. Because when I double, I'll be getting in the market with $200. That's what that means, right? The margin call limits, it means how many times, if the market goes down, do you want the robot to keep buying? They can remain 7, it doesn't matter. Then the whole position take off profit. I want my market rises by 2%. It goes down. Immediately it hits 2% and tries to go down, my robot should sell. But if the market gains momentum, I can earn more than 2%. This one I've explained. This one is the same as this one, but this one is working from the 5th call and below. Now, what is hard here? Now, let's go to the margin call configuration. Now, people who are trading in the one shot, okay, you can either lower your first buying amount, but make sure, I want to repeat, make sure people who are, this is in martingale, don't make any mistake if it's not in martingale. If this is taking too much of your money, come and lower it, but make sure the first multiple is bigger. The second multiple is bigger than the first one. Let me say, for example, if I put a 1 here, I'll put a 2 here, right? If I can't double the 2, then I will put, let me say, 2.5. I make sure that this that I've put here, if I have little capital, is bigger. This that I put here is bigger than this. Because what does this mean? This means your first buying amount, which is $100. If the market falls down by 3.5, the robot will put in $100. It falls down by 4.5, the robot will put in $200. 2 times 100, 2.5 times 100. So I need to make sure that this purchase is bigger than this one. This purchase is bigger than this one. This purchase is bigger than this one. If I cannot keep on multiplying by 2. I don't know whether this is understood because it's the most important. I'm about to come to the end because people are tired. Give me some thumbs up if that is clear, because there are no peculiar settings. I don't want to be coming to your inboxes. This is what must be. No, there is no must be. There is no must be. But you need to make sure your down purchase is bigger than your previous. If it is not, your approach is wrong. No matter your capital. Because it's not about capital. There is no secret. There is no someone who says, me, what I'm giving you is the best. No. Your previous. Okay, explain the callback again. I'm going to do that. That's the secret. No one should tell you mine is the best. No. Especially you who are going in for this. You need to make sure that this 2 is bigger than this. So if I don't have enough capital, I can play with my margin calls. I can put 1, then I come here, I put 1.8, then I say, hey, if I continue, 1.8 times 15 is how much? Then I say, hey, now, hey, little capital, here, let me go for 2. Hey, little capital, 2.2. Hey, this one. Hey, now what is 2.2 times 15? Hey, because this money must be available. You don't just come here and I say 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 16. Then you don't have the money in your USDT. You don't just come here and they say, oh, setting robot. Yes, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 16. And multiply. Yeah. Okay. You must have this money. Because this time was 100 is 100. This is 200. This is 400. This is 600. My times my first buying amount. This is 800. This is 1,600. So you put according to your capital. Now you have analyzed your market. Julius, I've analyzed the market. Why do I need to set margin calls? I'm sure this coin will do. What if it goes against you? Who tells you that this market is owned by anyone? What if it goes against you? So you can play with this. Then you say, okay, now capital. What is 3 times 15? 60. Yeah. Hey, what is 2.5? You know, this is how you play with your margin calls. If you don't have enough capital, but if you have good capital, I would advise martingale 1, 2. 2 times 2, doubling 4. Wow, let's go 4. This is 8. Let's go 8. This is 16. All right, 16. This is 32. All you can say, okay, 1, 2, 4. Then you say, okay, let me reduce this to 6. Let me now go with multiples of 2. This is to 8. Then I go with multiples of 2. This is to 10. Then this is to 12. Then you can say, okay, I'll be using multiples of 3. It's up to you, but make sure your previous is bigger than that one. All right, now let's go to this. Now this is also going back to heuristic type. How long do you want your robot to use your capital? If you don't want your robot to use your capital faster, then you do bigger margin calls, right? But if you want to use your robot to use your market faster, robot buy 0.2, robot buy 0.4, robot buy 0.6, robot buy 0.8. Now, especially for the first 4 margin calls, if you want to push this coin, if the coin goes against you, then you need to push it buy fast through the first 4 margin calls so that it starts selling and buying from the 5th, 6th, and 7th in the sub-mid module time settlement. But if you are ready to, if the market has not yet gone against you, keep this basic. You can keep it steady or you can keep it radical. Because when you keep it radical, it will be buying faster. But if you keep it conservative, it will take long to buy. So it will take long to buy. You just work on this side. Conservative, it will take long to buy. And this one you can come and edit anytime. Now I set this and I keep it on steady, maybe. Then I put this $100 here. Then I put my 2% here. Then I put a 0. The buying callback, someone told me to buy. When does my robot buy? That's what you need to understand. When does it buy? The robot only buys when this market falls down by 3.5. When this market falls down by 3.5 down. The robot will not buy unless the market rises by 0.5. That is the buying callback. That's what it means. So I keep it that. Then I come on them. These margin calls, I play a little bit depending on my money. 1, 1.8, 2, 2.2. You see, I can play 2.5, 3. This one. 3.5. There is no magic. Confirm this. I leave it at steady and save. Now, I've seen my trade. Let me go back to my trading view. BTC SST. Where are you in 15 minutes? Let me come back. Now it's going down. I will not trade. I hope you see very clearly. It has oversold here. It's now pointing down. I'm not interested. Now, since if I have all my list here, I'll be looking at another coin. Let me log into my one of my other accounts. Let me sign out here. Let me sign in. I have so many accounts. Let me use this one. Now, if I have my list, I don't sweat plasma. If I have my list, I just come in here, look at this list here. I find ICP. Which other one is in blue? If I have all my coins here, link. Compo. Let me start with this one. This is how we make money when others are watching. Then I say, okay. Now, these people who missed that arrow, me, I don't have it. Compo, 15 minutes. Now you see it has oversold. You see it has oversold. It's on my line. It's on my red line here. And then I say, okay. Let me enter in my indicator. So I come here. Sorry. I come down here. I bring in my indicator. I want to bring in my indicator. So it's going to open. I come on favorites. It is searching. I'm going to bring in my indicator. Which one? This one, the auto Fibonacci. Tap once. Later. Why now? Okay, let me remove this one. Because it's the one that is, not all indicators can enter once. That's why maybe they're disturbing me. So let me bring it again. Tap once. Okay, it is in. The reason why it had refused because now you see very clearly, I will not trade this coin now. Why? Because you see, it is in the 50%. Even in the 15, my RSI down here, it has hit the red line. So I will not trade compo. Then I go back. I'm scrolling through. Compo be there, but I've seen you. I'm going to wait. Then I come to link. People usually ask, why people making money? I'm not making money. You see, I come on link here. But this is link USD. It is the same, but I just want to teach the right thing. Link. I'm getting done. USDT. It is here. Now, 15 minutes. This one has oversold. I missed out, but okay, it's going down. All right. Let me maybe check up in the 1 hour. Yeah. So I missed. Let me be patient. I usually will have the 15 minutes. Then I come up. I'm moving. I want to see the coins that are doing well. There is ICP. That's how we trade. You see, even this one I missed. It has oversold. It is now coming down in the 1 hour. Let me check up. Let me check out in the 15 minutes time frame. Wow, beautiful. As it crossed really, ICP. Let me check you up in the 1 minute before I come on. Oh, okay. Without now, without asking for anyone for request. This is the 1 hour. I want the 15 minutes because that's how long I can stay. All right. Okay. without delay, because of using the 1 minute. The 15 minutes is not okay, but if I look here, I need to wait for this retracement if I'm going to stay long in this market. So I'll stay in the 15 minutes. I wait to confirm this breakthrough, right? I'm going to wait for this candle. You see, look here. This candle here is remaining with how many? With 28 seconds. I wait for the next candle. Where the next candle is get formed, I'm waiting for those. I'm waiting for the next candle. It is 19 seconds. The next candle. Where will the next candle be formed before I start this trade? I wait for the next candle. So I peruse through my coins, all right? I want to see the next candle before I enter. Remember how a candle is formed. I need to remind you. The green candle starts on top, coming down. Sorry, it starts from down going up. But the red candle starts from top going down. So when I see a candle starting from top going down, so I want to confirm which candle is this. My RSR is Kabisa. It is pointing up. Okay, this is about to enter the oversell. So I'm going to come into my royal queue. Now look, this is how we will trade now. I come my royal queue. I tap on quantitative. I tap on ICP. Where is it now? I think it's professional. ICP. Here we come. Now I just tap on trade settings. Then I tap on edit. Then I tap on choose. Then I tap on my make money. Then I tap on save, confirm, and I start. I don't have things to waste. I start. Then I tap on one shot. I already have my settings in. Now, let me show you what you people miss out. If someone has good capital, I want to come to the end. How people make money and others don't make money. If someone has good capital, let me say, I'd use, let me say $500, all right, for example, to trade. I don't know how much is there. Okay, let me say I use let me drop in $300 just for example. Okay, let me say I'd use $300 to trade. Okay, I don't know, maybe it's my network. Good. Now I just want to show you something. And this market, because I invested in late, and this market gets to close to, let me say, where you see 0.6, maybe it gets to 1%. I would have enough money here and I will manually sell. I will not wait. So if I can spend close to 15 to 30 seconds here, I trade, I get out of the market. Then I do other things. Half date has been a long training. Catch up still tomorrow. And maybe Thursday and Wednesday, I'll go a little bit more detail. If someone has not understood. But basically, that's how we keep on trading. So if someone has good capital, where you see this 0.6, someone will have at least $5 to $7. Especially in the market right now, I see $7, I don't delay, I sell. I want to use an example because yesterday I was not serious on the market. These days I was not serious on the market, but let me see if I could find one for you. Where has this money now come from? Oh, BTC. Now let me just show you. Someone looks at, let me use this $88. Okay, let me use 44. Now someone looks at $44 and says, maybe it's a one close. Look at this. It was not a one close. This is lit with $2. Okay, this was lit with 5. This was just Ethereum with 20. This was YFI with 6. This is Ethereum with 2. This is YFI with 6. So it's not a single trade. There are several trades that someone has been able to run that gather up the money that you see. It's not a single trade. Look at this. This is AVAX. This is Theta. This is AVAX. This is LEET. This is Ethereum. This is LEET. It's not a single. Look at this $11 here. This is 6 Atom, 1 Ethereum, 3 Matic. I don't know if I'm making some sense. It's not a single trade. There are several. If people can take one trade and win it again. Look at this 42. This is 2. This is 24. This is 0.5. This is 14. It's not a single trade. I don't know what I'm saying makes sense. It's not a single trade. I've done several trades, but just closing them up faster. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Someone is saying, why do you use 7 margin calls? Now, what I want to make people to understand, nothing matters. You know, I don't want people to cram. Now, if I pick this trade on 7 margin calls, this one, where is it? This one. It's a one shot. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a one shot. Let me make the things clear. It's on a one shot. The margin calls don't matter. Even if there are 20 margin calls, they don't matter. If this market rises from this purchase and it hits 6.79, this coin will sell and it will get out of the market. The margin calls are there if the market goes against me. I don't know whether it makes sense. I don't want people to cram. I want people to face the reality. I don't know why people understand me. The margin calls here, these ones, here, these ones. These ones, where are they? These ones. By the way, I had forgotten. After you put in the first buy, if you want to go and edit your first buying amount, you can always come back. It doesn't matter if it's a one shot or what, and put this to, let me say $15. If you have little capital, maybe your first buy amount was $200, and you want to come and change the margin calls, you can put them to 15. The margin calls don't matter. I don't want people to cram. Always keep your strategy mode to the sub-mid mode, your time settlement. The margin calls, I recommend margin calls beyond 4. Why? Because if the market goes against you more than 4 margin calls, your robot can still buy and sell in a cycle. In the sub-mid mode, your time settlement. These don't matter. These don't matter. These. Even if there are 20, what matters? Is this a one shot or it's a cycle? If it's a one shot, ladies and gentlemen, you see now it's already in profit. Now, I'm just showing you an example. If I had invested in $1,000 here, already here I have already $6 to $10 and I can sell manual and I get out of this trade. I don't know if I've made some sense, but I want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining the call. You had put the coin on a circle. Now, just maybe, to share something. If I say coin is doing well, I can just come back on this coin here. I see it is doing well, it's buying and selling. Maybe I go and look at it in the 1 hour it's doing well. I can remove it from a one shot, I put it in a cycle. And it still keeps on manufacturing some money for me. But coins I could recommend on a cycle, a few. One is BTC CST. This one is good on a cycle. One is Wi-Fi, it's good on a cycle. Another one is BTC, it's good on a cycle. Another one is Ethereum, is good on a cycle. And the last one is BNB. Me, the rest, but these are good. But mostly BTC, Ethereum, and BNB. But you can also add on these if you're a good risk taker. They are good. They usually produce on a cycle. They usually produce on a cycle. Okay, thank you so much. Questions can be many, few can be answered. I can't finish all of them. Thank you so much for joining today's call. God bless you. I want to request you to throw more light. What do you mean by more light? I sold a coin in profit yesterday on one shot, but immediately bought again. No, it was not on one shot. Thank you so much, Dalis. It was on a cycle. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Drop settings for $200 on a cycle. Settings for $200 on a cycle. $200 cycle. Come in here. Okay, let me do this. Let me just do this to save time. Let me just do this to save time. Past people usually ask me, why don't I drop on all groups? I don't want to drop on groups when I don't know the intentions of the groups. I really, by the way, that's why I don't share most on the groups. I want to be sure. So I'll share here, then I drop it on the Telegram, right? Okay, so let me pick it up from here. Now this is $200 settings, all right? You'll trade until you forget your name. You'll keep making money. So what to consider this person asking me for trade settings? There, yeah, this is for 200. You scroll up, this is for 200. And what do I say? These settings are okay for BTC, Ethereum, and BNB until you are comfortable. These coins getting 53% dip. I've also made that for 500, 53% dip. I'll do this again, I think on Wednesday this week. All right, so this is the program of the week. Basically today I teach about that. Check it up next Monday. Tomorrow I'll do network building a team. Wednesday, how to be a passive trader. I'll go so much into this that I've drawn. Thursday, those asking me the time zone, when to enter. They just created a picture, but Thursday I dive in more. Friday, come in with all your questions. They'll be answered. And then Saturday, new user orientation. That's how our week runs, ladies and gentlemen. Our morning training Zoom. In the evening, basically, me one topic, new people. In the evening, I want to basically keep on introducing the opportunity to new people. Thank you so much, gentlemen. And that marks my sharing for today. God bless you abundantly. Thank you so much for joining today's call. I wish you all the best and happy trading. Watch the video again if you don't get it clearly. And I'll personally be available into the next, let me share with you the Telegram group link, right? I request you, if you join this Telegram, please don't share anything that maybe you join the company and they are paying you crazy. Enjoy your money. We are here focusing on the skill. So take your money comfortably that you are earning. Please don't share on this group. Evening time is 9 p.m. East Africa Standard Time, 8 p.m. Nigerian time, which is same time with UK time. Sorry, no, 7 p.m. Nigerian time, same time UK time, which is basically 8 p.m. South Africa Standard Time. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for attending. I wish you the best. And we meet at the top. Thank you so much.